Hello, it's me, Sammy. I've threatened to do this for a while. I've stopped and started doing YouTube every now and again. I have been making a lot and I've been doing a lot of sewing, and I said that I would do a monthly roundup of everything that I've made, and that is essentially what this video is going to be. So I've got my pen, notepad and a cup of tea and I thought that I would talk you through the things that I have made this month, and I hope you enjoy it. It's just a little bit of joy on February the 1st that we made it through January. So here we go. I'm just going to start at the very beginning as to what I've gone through on my phone that I've taken pictures of that I've already made, and tell you about it, tell you about the things that went well, some of the things that maybe went wrong, and yeah, I hope you enjoy it. So the first thing that I've made this month was at the beginning of the month, I made myself an Arlo jacket, which is this jacket here. Also got a brand new machine at the beginning of the month, which is my beautiful and wonderful Dukey. It's glorious, and I could probably do a whole video just about that, but that's not the point of this video. This was to just tell you all about everything that I've made. This is the Arlo jacket that I've made recently. I've made it twice before. Actually, I wonder if I can find one of the versions of it that I made before. So I made it once in like a zebra print, and I'll put a picture of that here, hopefully. And then I made another one that was in fleece. Bear with, it might be in this cupboard. Ah, there it is. So this was my second attempt at the Arlo jumper, which I regret now. I decided to make it in cream and tan fleece. I don't know why I thought this was going to be a great idea, but I was proud as punch of it at the beginning, but it's hideous. So then I decided I need to actually make it in sweatshirt fabric and do it properly, which is what this one is. So I'm really pleased with it. I think I've got the pattern matching sort of at the sides pretty spot on. It's got some lovely top stitching thanks to my new lovely sewing machine. The zip placement I'm much happier with. The only thing that did go wrong, oh, it's spinning around. The only thing that did go slightly wrong with this one was when I put the like ribbing fabric on at the bottom. If I show you, hang on. Oh, she's all naked. When I put this fabric on, like the ribbing fabric, I didn't pull it tight enough for it to then like spring back into place. So when I first attached it, it looked a bit baggy and the jumper didn't like cinch in. But I'll show you it on very quickly because I'm really happy with it. Hang on. I didn't plan to actually put this on right now, but you know. Oh, I've got threads. If my mother saw, she'd kill me. But yeah, so this is the Arlo jacket, and really, really pleased with it. The only thing that was slightly traumatic was the first time I washed it, I thought I got stains down it, but luckily I washed it again and it was absolutely fine. So this was quite a quick make, where I've made it like a couple of times before now. I kind of know what I'm doing, and these colours are much more me than the tan fleece. But what I do need to do is pick the label that I put on this off and put it on this one. Anyway, I'm going to just redress my lady. What I would say is, if you are making one of these, and if you do decide to use like a ribbing cuffing fabric on the bottom, is when you cut the pattern piece, I would pull it a little bit tauter. Yeah, so that is my first make of the year. Hang on, I'm just gonna put my jumper back on because it's chilly in February. After I'd made the Arlo jacket, I went down to see my mum for about a week or so in January, and I took my new machine so that she could have a look at it too, and we could play around with it, and I tried to make a few different things. Now, the next things that I've made, I can only show you pictures of because I've already gifted them to who they're going to. So the next couple of patterns are kids patterns, actually. I'm very lucky that I've got one niece and 2 nephews. So I've got this weird thing that if I ever make something for one, I have to make it for all of them, or they all have to get something at the same time, which is completely ridiculous, not true, and I need to get out of the habit of that. But you know, that's what's been happening. So I made some of the it's Lowland Kids East Romper. And I have 2 little nephews that are about 4 months. There's like a couple of weeks in between the 2 of them. So they're both different size babies. But I have 2 little nephews. So I made the Lowland East Romper. And it was a really simple make, actually. I managed to get the first one done in like, I don't know, over like an evening. I'll put a picture of it up here. Ta-da! I managed to get the first one done in like an evening, and that was me kind of figuring out what I was meant to be doing. And I put little ears on for Lulu, and I made his out of just like a standard jersey knit fabric. And then the second one that I made in more of like a fleecy sweatshirt fabric that's got dinosaurs all over it. I don't know if I've got some of that left. Where would it be? One moment. It's not in that box. It is in this box. I am overrun with fabric, it's ridiculous, but here we go. The first one I made as a trial out of sort of just ordinary sort of like knit t-shirt jersey fabric. And then the second one I made out of this really cute dinosaur fleecy backed sweatshirt fabric that has got a little bit of stretch in it, not loads, but a little bit. And I'll put a picture of both of those up now. And I've seen Lulu in his, which looks really cute. I haven't seen Arthur in his yet. I think he's probably still a bit small. So I would highly recommend the pattern. It's really simple, really user-friendly. The instructions are written really well, and it was a great pattern. It does recommend that you use snaps, and on these 2 versions of it, I didn't use snaps because we had a bit of a drama with the snap situation. I'm going to be honest, it was quite a traumatic experience because I was at the end of the make on the very home stretch thinking, just got to attach 2 little snaps and then we're all going to be done and everything's going to be wonderful. But no, it was an absolute nightmare. But after a couple of large glasses of wine and a desperate plea on a Facebook group, somebody explained a top tip to do snaps, which I posted on Instagram, which is to trim the snap. So trim the spike of the snap once it's on. So this bit, to trim that bit with nail clippers, and it takes off just like the tiniest amount. Like honestly, it's minuscule the amount that it takes off, but it just means that the snap sits beautifully. And since then I have discovered that I can actually now do snaps. But I have big plans to make more of this romper because it's really cute, it's really quick, and it'll probably be quite a good gift for friends. And the fabric that I also bought at the same time to make more of them is this cute little one with meerkats. I don't know if you can... How cute is that? And then I also bought one with whales on it as well. God, I bought all sorts. And I've also bought this fabric, which is also like the other one with like a fleecy backing, to make maybe a little girl one. So that was mainly what I made when I was down at my mum's house. I mean, I know that this month I have made a lot of stuff. I am very aware this is an excessive amount of things in 1 month, but just have to bear with me for the ride. Hi everyone, I have been sat editing for the best part of an hour and the video is already 10 minutes long. So I'm going to stop here. I'm going to re-edit the second half as like a part 2 and post it in 2 parts because otherwise you're all going to get bored and click off the screen anyway. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm on Instagram with Made by Sammy Lomax and also Lomax Sings. And drop me a comment if you want to below. I'd love to hear from you all. I hope you're having a great day and happy February. See ya.